From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
Hello and welcome to The Bar. It's time for The Horse's Mouth. I'm Brian Sexton, joined by these fine, entertaining, enlightening gentlemen, which now means all of you have got to be enlightening and entertaining. A panel discussion awaits, and we'll start by introducing you first to Russ Disparti from Dismo Creative. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. What are you doing at Dismo?
Dismo, we're restaurant concepts. We develop and create different restaurants, concepts, bars, help people out get started in their businesses.
What's fun? What have you done recently? What should we be trying? Where should we be going?
Where you should be going? There's a lot of great places in town, a lot of new places that opened up. I had an Irish pub for 7 years.
Oh, so you know the business.
I do.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting time the last few years.
Okay.
Things are picking up now, and you can see a big uptick in the business now.
What took you off into business on your own?
I've been in the business 25 years.
Just decided it was time to work for yourself?
It was time.
And you seem elated, happy to be there?
Usually.
Doing your own thing?
Usually.
Yeah? Right. Okay. Not trying to put words in your
Today,
mouth.
yes.
Right. But I mean, when you work for yourself, you get that great feeling when things are going well.
Usually.
Yeah, usually. Okay. Well, we know sometimes it doesn't always go that way.
The bar business isn't always that friendly.
Yeah,
So.
well, you're not in the bar business. Yeah. Well, tangentially, I guess that you are if you're inventing concepts. But have you met Keith Wheeler, who is with Jacksonville Party Company? Now, if that doesn't sound like it belongs in a bar, we probably met in a bar. We're standing at a bar.
Or somewhere near one.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you? And what's going on with you?
Good. Well, things are great. We were talking before the show, and I agree. There's been an uptick in interest in the business, and we focus on fundraising, corporate events, team building, things like that. And it was curious because in 24 we saw sort of not a downshift, but just sort of leveling out of interest. And ever since November, we've seen a significant uptick in phone calls, interest, everything from fundraising to the reignition of interest from corporations to kind of bring people into the office, build the excitement and the camaraderie and the fellowship, that sort of thing that goes with it.
So Jacksonville Party Company puts on parties.
We do everything from soup to nuts, whether it's a one-year-old birthday party to some of our biggest customers here in town where we do casino nights and luau's, themed events, and again, team building, just whatever it takes. Everything from organization to fulfillment.
I do a bunch of those, and there's always a theme. Is there a hot theme in 2025?
2024, it seemed the luau thing really took off. I don't know why that was.
Do you wear a grass skirt around the office? Is that fine?
I've been told not to.
Okay.
I've been known to do it every now and again, but I've been asked not to do it anymore.
Do you know what the guy next to you can do with AI and a grass skirt and a
I've
photo
heard
of you?
rumors. I can't look forward to hear from
media. Listen, don't let him anywhere near your phone. You might regret it. What could you do with a photo and a grass skirt?
And AI technology?
Yeah.
Lots of incriminating things.
Yeah, right.
That's for sure.
Coach Dave Campo, right? Super Bowl winner?
How you doing?
The
Brian?
winningest coach in this room right now, for sure.
Well, this gentleman was a youth coach, so I'm sure he won a few ball games as well.
We did.
How about, did you hear, and you see the smile on Cole's face, that you guys recently saw that there were a couple of gentlemen that came and brought $500 billion into the United States to develop AI infrastructure?
Right.
Man, is that job security for you?
It is, yeah, definitely for sure. And you're seeing all the deals with the big corporations. Everybody's gearing and getting ready. It's the next .com boom. So,
Coach, can you even imagine what AI could do for a football coach? I mean, it's coming, right? I mean, at some point, it's coming.
Absolutely. I think some of the guys that are doing speaking now are using AI to get that done. And the interesting thing about being here is, you listen to the stories of people that are here. And I love entrepreneurs, which has been documented. I consider myself an entrepreneur as a coach because you're selling yourself. You're counting on employees, which are the players.
Yes.
There's a lot involved. But I also like teachers of entrepreneurs as well, and that's what you're doing, right? Basically,
That's
you're
all the knowledge that
creating.
was taught to me.
Yeah, you're creating them, and that's great. But I'll tell you what, the interesting thing is AI is the future. I mean, there's no question about it. Everybody's a little nervous about it.
You're pumping them up.
Ways,
You're pumping them. They're just sitting over there, $500 billion. I can hear the conversation going on a little bit later. How about a quick panel discussion about 2025, right? Not to be overly political, but there's a new administration in Washington. They're acting aggressively. It's the start of a new year. People are optimistic. How optimistic are you about what you're doing at Dismo Creative and where you'll be in 2025?
I'm very optimistic. After going into any election, you have a lot of uncertainty. Once there's a decision either way, there's more people are more apt to go out and relax a little bit, more ready to spend money.
Yeah.
In businesses out, and for us, it's discretionary income. They have more of it. They're ready to spend it instead of sitting on it because they don't know what's going on. So now in 2025, no matter what the administration does, people are ready to go out there and do something. They sat around for a year of bickering back and forth, negativity on TV, going into a bar and a restaurant, anywhere. There's always somebody had an opinion. Now it's done. People are ready to relax and just go out and live life.
All right, Keith, you make the optimism. You bring it with the Jacksonville Party Company.
That's
so what kind of
our goal.
Optimism are you bringing into people's business in 2025?
So I tell you, what we're seeing, just to kind of tack on to what Russ said here, is there's a lot of positivity being pumped into our society now. And regardless of what side of the aisle you sit on, we've noticed that everybody's just ready to take that step forward. Yeah. One of the things we do is provide an outlet for from the negativity, and what we've seen is people are ready for it. It doesn't matter what it is. It could, like I said, it could be a one-year-old party or it could be a corporate event. People are just ready to kind of let their hair down and have fun. And we've seen significant uptick in revenue, phone calls, interest, everything across the board.
And if they're not ready to have fun, Cole will make them look like they're ready to have fun.
That's right.
I didn't even ask you.
I'll send you thousands of bots.
$500 billion into your industry. I know why you're optimistic. And I know you too.
Well, the interesting thing is, I just saw a thing on Facebook. I don't know much about Facebook, but I'm on it. So this gentleman was asking a question. He said, this is an urgent request. He said, after the election has been so pressured, I'm taking a 14-day cruise. Which line should I take? And really, that's what you're talking about. People, okay, now let's go relax and have a good time and let's get back to work. And I think that's really where we're at on it. And I think it's going to be an optimistic year, especially with the Jaguars. There's some new faces, and regardless of whether it's bad or good, like you said, people are ready to move on and move in a different direction.
And let's end on that. Famous last words from the famous coach.
Yeah,
Dave
there you
Campo.
go.
Guys, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
We certainly appreciate it. And thank you for joining us here at the bar. We'll see you next time on The Horse's Mouth.